Hi, I'm Chef Brandie Lamb, and today we're doing one appliance in one day, all in. We're gonna be putting the Wolf speed oven to the test, showing how versatile it is to create an entire menu from breakfast all the way to dessert, all using the Wolf speed oven. One day, one appliance, no shortcuts. We are gonna kick off the day with a crave-worthy breakfast Sammy, all made in the Wolf speed oven. I'm gonna be making sausage and bacon options for my breakfast sandwich using the convection mode. I will hit convection in the corresponding oven temperature that I want, 350, and then I'm gonna hit start for its preheat. Once it's preheated, it'll beep at me and we're gonna put it in. Using the convection mode in the speed oven is the hot air moving around the cavity with the fan facilitating that. So it's just like using a convection mode in your full-size oven. I'm gonna wrap my English muffin in a damp paper towel. And then at the same time, I'm gonna crack an egg into a prepared ramekin and cook everything at once to finish out my breakfast sandwich. We are gonna use the microwave mode. We're gonna start with 45 seconds, and then we're gonna hit start. Depending on how you like your eggs cooked, you could easily just go to add a minute and it will continue the cooking process until your egg is done to your liking. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. So we have melted the cheese onto our English muffin. We have our perfectly cooked egg and our nice crispy bacon, or you could do sausage here as well. And then you have the perfect, very quick breakfast sandwich all done in speed oven. Moving into lunchtime in our one day, one appliance, all in series, we're gonna be making a bold and balanced chicken quinoa bowl from start to finish using the Wolf speed oven. I'm cooking my boneless, skinless chicken breast and my chickpeas all together on the micro roast mode. So you're gonna hit micro roast. It's then gonna ask you what oven temperature you want. You can stick to the 300 or you can hit convection and change the temp. So we're gonna do 375. And then we are going to enter our cooking time. So I'm gonna start at 25 minutes here and hit start. I'm gonna be doing baby potatoes for our quinoa bowl using the glass turntable, placing them directly on and using the gourmet mode. In the gourmet mode, you have a sticker here that corresponds to what you're making. So number 5 for baked potatoes, hit that on your panel and hit start. It's gonna sense the moisture in the cavity and it's gonna cook based on that. The quinoa is gonna go directly on the turntable, covered with some plastic wrap. I have my water and my grain in there. I'm going to microwave mode, put in 5 minutes. I'm gonna change my power level to 90% and hit start. Once that's done, we're gonna change our power to 50% and cook for an additional 12 minutes. We're gonna put our chicken quinoa bowl together using our quinoa, nice and fluffy. So we went 5 minutes on 90% and we went another 12 minutes on 50%. Then we're gonna slice up our chicken breast that we use the micro roast mode on. And then we are gonna top this with some really great, easy toppings. We're gonna do our roasted chickpeas. We're gonna do our roasted potatoes that we use the gourmet mode for. And then we are going to do a little bit of tomato, some cheese if you'd like, and then a quick dressing. You can do any kind of avocado lime or ranch dressing that you would like. And then we're gonna top this with a little bit of our spice blend that we used on the chicken. We have an avocado sliced, and then we're gonna top with a little bit of fresh cilantro. Stick around and see what we create for dinner. Dinner is on. We're gonna be making a shredded beef enchilada dish with cilantro lime rice, all with one powerful appliance. I have a beef shoulder with some aromatics and some liquid. I use lime juice and some olive oil. We are gonna put this into the speed oven using the convection mode. We are going to set our temperature at 350 degrees and we're gonna hit start. It'll start preheating and then we can set our timer for about an hour to an hour and a half until that is nice and tender. Much like the potatoes in our quinoa dish, we're gonna be making the white rice using the Wolf Gourmet mode. Corresponding number is 13. Hit my gourmet, type in 13 for white rice, and then we're gonna touch start. It will alert us when it's done. We're gonna soften our tortillas, just wrapped in a damp paper towel, thrown right onto the turntable, and we are gonna microwave those for about 20 seconds. So we're gonna assemble our beef enchiladas. We're gonna take some of our braised meat, some of our cheese, and we're gonna roll these and we're gonna coat them in sauce and cheese and pop them back into the speed oven under the broiler to melt that cheese. We have our fluffy cilantro lime rice. We're gonna add a little bit of fresh lime juice to this. And our cilantro, of course. Save a little of that cilantro to garnish your enchiladas and you have dinner ready to go. Next on dessert. Rounding out our menu, we're gonna be doing a Nutella mug cake utilizing the micro bake mode in the Wolf speed oven. It brings the sweet treat together quickly. 3 ingredients to satisfy that sweet tooth. Something very quick that you can do in the speed oven. Hazelnut spread or your Nutella. We're gonna do a little bit of flour in here and then we're gonna crack our egg. Mix that together, throw it into our mug, and then we're gonna pop it in the microwave for 90 seconds. We're gonna do a little powdered sugar over the top of this, or you can do whipped cream or ice cream and some little sprinkles for fun. Be sure to follow Tisdel Distributing for more inspiration on one day, one appliance, all in.